Hi Taurus, how are you? Saturn is in Capricorn. Are you ready for a new chapter in your life? So today, this video is going to be your Saturn-Jupiter conjunction tarot reading. And, before I do your tarot message from your past, present and future, I'm going to be doing a little bit of what it means for you, Taurus. It's going to be a very important one for you, for all the fixed signs anyway. So for you, Taurus, this is going to be in your 10th house. And it's important as well for Taurus because you've got Uranus in your first house as well. And there's going to be there's going to be some squares going on between you and Saturn in Aquarius, And with Uranus in your first house, you're going to be, a lot of Tauruses are going to be changing how they view money, how they earn money as well. It's really going to shake you up. So I know a lot of you Tauruses might be feeling a bit, but it's essential because change can be good as well. So for you, Taurus, it's going to be, with this conjunction, Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, it's a time, with your 10th house, a time to be present, Taurus, and be seen. You're gonna see a lot more, and you're gonna sense more about where your future can actually be. Some could also be weary of where their future is going to go in their career, and some of you can actually gain a promotion. Or, for some of you Tauruses as well, I'm seeing some of you may actually retire, if you're older. But some of you, if you're working for a company, you can actually gain a promotion. And also, some of you, I'm also seeing, some of you could actually have children as well at this time. So it is about balance as well, because it can be quite challenging because it's squaring you. So I say challenging because some of you may actually want to build your own business. Some of you may actually be thinking of building your own business, but you also want to have that commitment in a marriage. So when you have that, building your own business, and also you want to commit with marriage or have kids, it can be quite stressful, or your bosses at work could also give you stress. They may pile on more responsibilities for you. So these are the things that can happen. It's also a time, Taurus, to expand your view and how you see yourself, especially with Uranus in your first house, and, not being afraid to position yourself in power. So even if it means, going for that promotion or working for yourself, not being afraid to do it, not being feeling fear in where you want to go. It's not going to be an easy ride, but it's still, you're going to gain a lot from this Taurus. You're going to be, when it comes out, you're going to feel more confident because, you had Saturn in Capricorn, which was in your 9th house. So your views and beliefs changed. Your mind got a bit stronger. It may have also expanded, or your mind may have been fixed on something like an opinion and it didn't change. So it went either way during when Saturn was in Capricorn in your 9th house. Also, we've got that Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which is going to be for the next 38 years or something. So you're still going to have that. But for now, so and also some of you Tauruses probably went back to school, you learned a lot, and now you can apply it to your career. So now is that time to sort of step out the shadows, Taurus, regardless if whatever happens. So your past card I've got for you, Taurus, is actually the Hierophant. So it says the time guidance, but the divine guidance is the Hierophant card. And what that means, the Hierophant card is about education, spiritual, and also, the Hierophant card is a very spiritual card. It's very strong card as well. It's also a card of protection. So I'm getting a lot of you Tauruses in the past, especially from going to the conjunction, which was in your sign. It was a huge concern with work, money and career. And there was also probably a choice of relationship, friendship, and and that was more at your forefront of things. It wasn't really about, even if some of you did have relationships, the career was very important to you, and you were very fixed in your opinion. Nothing could sort of dissuade what was going on with you as well. I'm also seeing that there was like a lot of longingness going on, a longingness because I felt there was some loneliness as well, and some of Taurus's made because of the loneliness, there may have been some bad choices that were happening. But some of your jobs were thriving. Some of you actually climbed that ladder because you had the Saturn Jupiter conjunction in Taurus in 2000, and some of you felt really confident as well. And I'm also feeling there was some job changes, but some of you actually stayed because it was comfortable. Some of you didn't want to rock the boat a lot because you was earning like a decent wage. It was a consistent wage, and also there's a huge emphasis on building an empire. Yeah, and some of you also, I'm also picking up, some of you also had a good relationship as well. And the relationship actually helped you be grounded. The relationship also helped you climb that ladder, that career ladder too. But, even saying that as well, you were so fixed, some of you were so fixated on earning a lot of money that some relationships actually disappeared, and some of you didn't really mind because it was a sort of a sense of you're actually ruining what's going on. But some of you who did have a consistent relationship from 2000 till now, it actually helped you grow. It actually gave you more confidence as well. And some of you Taurus actually spoke out more because, Taurus is, even the Hierophant card is a strong card. It's a very spiritual card. It is also about, staying in an organization, staying in a group, staying at a work and not moving. But once you're ready to go, you'll feel no way to just disappear. You'll feel no way to go, so also another message is I'm picking up, some of you actually left a lot of jobs as well because people were dependent on you too much, and you had a lot of, like you can see the Hierophant card is a strong person which is actually protected. So you also want to depend on yourself, because you had the conjunction in your first house. So it was all about the self, what makes me happy, so it's a mix. It's sort of like a powerful time for you Tauruses because of this conjunction in your sign for you to move forward. But also you were very sturdy as well, regardless if you had stresses or strains, professional, personal, you were a very sturdy person. So that was in your past. But in your present, which is now with this conjunction, you have the Four of Spring. And the Four of Spring is Venus in Aries. Yeah. So you're ruled by Venus, but it's in Aries. So it's a card that it's a time in the present that you're going to actually pursue you're going to be about work, but you're also going to be about your relationships as well. So I'm feeling it's going to be a peaceful, if a fast time, with Uranus in your first as well and Saturn, Jupiter in your 10th. You're going to have a work life and relationship balance now. It's not going to be just about one. You're going to also start to relax more, but you're also going to pursue your pursuits more. I'm seeing a lot of you Tauruses are going to be a bit more creative now. You're not going to be afraid to show your creativity to the world. Your creativity, it could be very fast. It could be very fiery as well. It could just be out of the blue. Also, this also say that now some of you can even get like a marriage proposal and also a steadier career too. It's also, it's also about working for yourself because Aries is about, it's about the self. So some of you could actually work for yourself, be your own boss. Also, the business, if you work for yourself, will be very successful. Although you still may have stresses and strains, especially if you're going to really commit to your relationship. You're going to have a bit of balance. That's going to be having to happen as well. Your personal life is very content now. I'm feeling a lot of you are going to actually really deeply commit to your personal life as well, just to make yourself more happier. And also, I'm seeing some of you could actually have a you know, get even a bigger house if you are going to be in like a relationship. So, the present now, especially between now and 20 years, I can see a lot of you, really deeply committing. Like you can see in the card, it's a beautiful card, the Four of Spring. It's about deeply committing yourself. You've got the woman that, or the fairy, her arm is over her partner. So that's like, I'm ready for you. I'm ready to commit to you. So even if you don't get married, you're going to be a deeper commitment now for you Tauruses. And a deeper commitment, it could be for, it's not just love, it's love. I'm feeling more love, but it's also going to be like, committing to like even creativity as well, getting more creative with yourself because you're feeling more confident. So for your future, Taurus, yeah, what card have we got? Physical fitness. So even though physical fitness is to do with the body, especially if you've got Uranus in your first house, you're going to need to try to be on point with your physical fitness, Taurus, because you're going to be very busy, especially if we're coming from like the past to the present to now. You're going to be very busy, especially if you're going to be your own boss, or if you're working really hard in a company. If you're working in a company, you're going to have to be taking care of your health more, and with physical fitness, if you're having a lot of stress and strains, the endorphins can help release it, and you Tauruses, you're ruled by Venus. You like to look good, so it's about slow steady steps, take care of your health. Uranus is in your first, so Uranus being in your first is about you changing how you're eating, changing how you're working out as well. And this, and I'm also feeling that some of you in the future, this can happen now. Remember, Uranus is a very sudden planet. It's very rebellious. It's very unpredictable. It could happen now, or it can happen, between in 20 years' time. But you're going to be, some of you, I'm feeling they're going to be really serious about, I need to look like this. I need to feel like this, especially if I'm going to be especially if I've got a lot of work going on. I'm going to be working really hard. Types of exercises that will be good for Tauruses is exercises that doesn't make you feel like you're exercising. So anything like a mind body connection, like dancing, weight training, also, like yoga or Pilates, things that are not too strenuous for you, things that that you can commit to every day. And also this will also help release stress, balance hormones as well. And you won't have that sort of, even if people are asking too much of you in the future, Tauruses, you won't really mind too much. You won't have to change jobs. You won't have to be stubborn and not do it. You'll just think, I can handle this now because physically and mentally I'm feeling that I am there. So it is about looking at your like actual physical health, just to help balance yourself, because you're going to be very busy, Taurus. So Taurus, this was your Saturn Jupiter conjunction tarot reading. I hope you like this reading. Feel free to come back. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye.